Have you ever wondered if your dog could love you even more than they already do? Most people believe love from a dog is automatic. Feed them, walk them, throw a ball once in a while, and that's enough. But what if I told you that some of the smallest things you do every single day have a much bigger impact than expensive toys or fancy treats? In fact, there are 5 simple habits that quietly tell your dog you're safe, you're understood, you're family, and one of them is something many loving owners accidentally forget. By the end of this video, you might never interact with your dog the same way again. Dogs don't build trust the way humans do. They don't care about how much money you spend or how many photos you post of them online. They pay attention to patterns. Every interaction teaches them something about the world and about you. Every time you speak, move, or react, your dog is collecting tiny clues that answer one question. Can I trust this person? That question is always running in the background, even if you've had your dog for years. And that's why the first habit is so powerful. Become predictable. That might sound boring, but to your dog, it's incredibly comforting. Dogs thrive on routines. They naturally look for patterns because, in the wild, predictable routines meant safety and survival. When meals, walks, playtime, and bedtime happen around the same time each day, your dog begins to relax. They stop worrying about what's coming next because they already know. Have you noticed how your dog sometimes waits by the door before it's even time for a walk? Or sits near the kitchen before dinner? They're not reading a clock. They're reading your routine. When life feels predictable, stress hormones decrease, and your dog becomes more confident. Confidence creates trust, and trust creates a stronger emotional bond. But here's something many owners don't realize. Even if your schedule changes, it's not the exact time that matters most. It's the consistency in how you respond. A calm greeting, the same gentle tone, familiar rituals. Those small moments become emotional anchors for your dog. And speaking of your voice, the second habit is one that many people accidentally get wrong every day. Talk to your dog, even when you don't need anything. Most conversations with dogs happen because owners want something. Come here. Sit. Stay. No. Over time, every word becomes associated with a command. But imagine living with someone who only spoke to you when they wanted you to do something. Instead, spend a few moments each day simply talking to your dog. Tell them about your day. Laugh with them. Use a soft, relaxed voice while gently petting them. Research suggests dogs can recognize familiar words, emotional tone, and even changes in human voice patterns. They may not understand every sentence, but they become incredibly skilled at reading emotion. To your dog, your voice isn't just sound. It's information. It's reassurance. It's connection. And when your voice consistently makes them feel calm and safe, they begin seeking you out not because they expect food, but because they enjoy your presence. Now here's where things become even more interesting. There's another language your dog understands far better than words. Your body. Think about the last time your dog looked nervous. Did you immediately lean over them, reach straight for their head, hug them tightly? Many people do exactly that because that's how humans comfort each other. Dogs often see it differently, which brings us to the third habit. Learn to respect your dog's personal space. Real trust isn't forcing affection. It's giving your dog the freedom to choose it. Watch what happens when you sit quietly on the floor instead of calling them over. Don't reach. Don't pressure them. Just wait. Many dogs slowly walk over on their own. They sniff. They relax. Then they lean against you. That tiny choice means something powerful. They're choosing you. Behavior experts often describe this as giving the dog control over the interaction. When dogs feel they have choices, they generally become more relaxed and confident. Ironically, the less you force attention, the more affection many dogs willingly give back. But there's one daily habit that's even more powerful than petting, cuddling, or playing. And it's something your dog notices long before you realize you're doing it. Your dog is always watching you, not because they're judging you, but because you're their guide. Every reaction you have teaches them how safe the world is. And that's why the fourth habit can completely change the way your dog feels around you. Stay calm when they make mistakes. Imagine your dog knocks over a glass, pulls too hard on the leash, or has an accident inside the house. It's easy to react with frustration. But your dog doesn't understand anger the way people do. What they understand is that the person they trust suddenly became loud, tense, or unpredictable. That doesn't mean you should never correct your dog. Clear boundaries are important, but there's a big difference between calmly redirecting a behavior and reacting out of anger. Dogs are experts at reading body language. They notice your posture, your facial expressions, your breathing, even the tension in your shoulders. If your first response is calm and consistent, your dog learns that mistakes don't make the world unsafe. There's simply opportunities to learn. Over time, this builds confidence. A confident dog is more willing to explore, try new things, and stay connected with you instead of acting out of fear. And here's something fascinating. Many trainers notice that dogs learn faster when they feel safe. Fear may stop a behavior in the moment, but trust creates lasting learning. Your dog isn't trying to be perfect, they're trying to understand you. Now, there's one final habit that ties everything together. It's so simple that many owners overlook it, yet it may be the most meaningful part of your dog's day. Give your dog your full attention, even if it's only for a few minutes. Not while scrolling your phone, not while answering emails, not while watching television. Just you and your dog. Sit on the floor, play their favorite game, practice a few fun tricks, go on a walk where you let them stop and sniff instead of rushing them, or simply stroke their chest or shoulders if they enjoy being touched there. To you, it might be just 10 minutes. To your dog, it's a reminder that they matter. Dogs don't measure love by the number of hours you're home. They remember the quality of the moments you share. A few minutes of genuine connection often mean more than hours spent in the same room without interaction. And here's the beautiful part. When you consistently make time for your dog, something changes. They become more relaxed around you. They check in with you more during walks. They respond more willingly. They seem happier, not because you've trained them to love you, but because you've strengthened the trust that was already there. If you're seeing your dog in a new way, take a second to like this video and subscribe. Every week, we explore the hidden psychology behind your dog's behavior so you can build an even stronger bond with your best friend. Before we finish, remember this: your dog doesn't care if your house is perfect. They don't care what car you drive. They don't care how many toys they own. They care about how you make them feel. Every calm greeting, every gentle word, every predictable routine, every patient correction, every moment of undivided attention, these aren't just habits. They're messages. Messages that say, you're safe. You belong. I'll always be here. And that's why dogs have earned the title of humanity's best friend. Their love isn't based on perfection. It's built through thousands of small moments that quietly become a lifetime of trust. So the next time your dog looks into your eyes, wags their tail when you walk into the room, or rests peacefully beside you, remember this: they aren't simply behaving, they're communicating. And every single day, you have the chance to answer that message with love, patience, and understanding. Because in your dog's world, you're more than just their owner. You're home.